Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you the process of making a jewelry pendant. It's going to be goldsmithing and I'm going to take you through the process of the making from taking the order from the client until the end piece. I hope you're going to learn something with me today. If you're new here, I'm Sundus Bohendi. I'm a jewelry designer in Morocco. I'm a goldsmith and a jewelry design teacher. And in this series of videos, I would like to share with you my passion in jewelry making. I have a brand called Snidissa Jewelry, which is specialized in making jewelry pieces that tells the story of the customer. So the customer comes, he tells me his story, and I create a design that suits that story and describes it as much as possible. We discuss the story, all the things that he wanted to discuss. If I have further questions, I just ask later, and then I just write down all the details that he says or she says, and then I just make a kind of brainstorming and try to develop each idea to different ideas. Okay, and then I just draw some little icons, and uh, try to think how can we merge everything with each other. And when the client is satisfied, then I start making the jewelry piece. Alhamdulillah, today I have 100% of satisfied clients. So today's order is from a client called Ayub. He got a newborn, so his wife was pregnant and he wanted to make her a special gift. And this gift is gonna be a necklace, and it's gonna be 18 karat gold. So after discussing the story, I took just a few elements that I'm gonna integrate in the design. First thing is their love for reading. They both love to read, and they had a journey full of obstacles and ups and downs with family. And so I thought about making a path. So I decided to carve a path, and at the end of that path we've got a little sunset. Not a sunset, it's a sunrise. I'm sorry, it's a sunrise to mean the brighter future that is waiting for them. And on the right page of the book we can see a, let me remember because I already shipped the order. On the right page there is a house. Yes, because one of their main goals, I mean, not just goals, it's also a dream, is to have their own house or apartment. They are trying to save and work hard to manage in order to have a house where they can live with their little daughter and the newborn as well. So the story was full of details, it was full of challenges, but I prefer not to say everything about the pieces. By the way, this is my Instagram page where you can check the short form of my jewelry pieces and also the pictures when I make them. And so I don't like to share everything with the people, because some aspects of their life is just private and personal, and it doesn't really need to be shared with everyone else. So I think I talked a lot. Now I'm gonna let you with some shots while I was working. For this project I chose to work with green jewelry wax. I chose this thickness, and this is my jeweler saw. Here I have already a saw blade that is for metal, so I need to change it and use a different saw blade that is specialized for wax, and that's the difference. This one is spiral and it's just for wax sawing, and then the one for metal is really I can say straight. And the reason for that is that the spiral one, it eats easily the wax, and it avoids the wax from melting. I believe that's what I heard once. I'm not sure, but it's really easier to use the spiral one because it's faster. The other one takes long time, and the teeth are super tiny in the metal one. So here, as you can see, inserting the blade in the jeweler saw. And please, if you want to learn how to do this, I can make a separate video just for inserting the saw blade because it's one of the basic things. I know if you already make jewelry, it's gonna be obvious for you, but for beginners or people who wants to learn the jewelry making, I can make a separate video for this. And after inserting it, this is the sound that you want to hear. That means that there is enough tension for sewing. So here I will start sewing. It's not gonna take a long time because the piece is small, right? And I carved for many hours. And here I'm using like a knife, not a knife, but some carving tools to make the pages of the book. And here, using a file, I'm doing the back side of the book. The file eats more than the knife, just for me. I start using the file either round or flat or half round, depending on my needs. And then I try the maximum to brush all the dust because it's not very good for the health. And as much as I can, I try to just remove that dust. So here's the final design with wax. I didn't record everything, and here is the gold piece after casting. The casting factory did a mistake on top, as you can see, while putting the little wax stick before casting, but it's fine, we're gonna repair this. I don't do this in my workshop. I just give this to a factory who are specialized in casting jewelry pieces from wax to gold. I will start by removing this little stick that is used for the wax tree, for the casting. I changed here the saw blade so I can use metal, right? And I keep sewing and then finishing and polishing the piece. So I will let you with those steps because it's gonna take some time, and I'll try to give you some comments all along the way. part of the book cover is shiny, it's polished, and we can see reflection of the environment where we are because it's polished, but the other side is not polished yet. So I just wanted to show you these differences. It's really satisfying when I achieve the polishing results and steps. In this step, I'm trying to make more brilliance in those cavities that I carved already using wax. So I'm trying to make it shiny because the polish doesn't enter inside a lot. It's not really polished. So this pen that I'm using is very, very sharp, and it gives a kind of um, like stitches, and it gives more reflection. You can notice that I'm always using a brush to remove dust, either with wax or silver or gold, because we take that dust to reuse later. Here is the final piece, polished, shiny, reflective, and so cute. I really love the result. And also the client loved it so much. Thank you so much for watching. I enjoyed sharing these steps with you, although it took me some time to record and do all this editing stuff, but I'm grateful for this. Really, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you like the pendant. Tell me in comments if you have any further questions. Okay, so here is the thank you card where I write down the meaning of the piece. For example, here I wrote a gold pendant that reflects their journey together. A book for their love for reading, as I told you before. On the left, a long path for what they've been through, the ups and downs that I told you. And a sunrise, I did the mistake again, for a brighter future, or for the future they're gonna find very soon, inshallah. These cards are from my heart to the heart of the client. It's where I can explain what I mean with the jewelry piece, and also the person who will receive the gift will understand the meaning too. So on the right, their wish to build their own house, and from Ayub. It is truly satisfying for me to turn people's stories into jewelry pieces. This is my workshop. Someday I'm gonna make a little tour here so you can see where I started and where I'm still working and creating my jewelry pieces. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something today with me. I'm very happy for the feeling that I'm having now. I'm very grateful for that. So happy, I believe, for me for starting this new step to talk to an audience, and I'm optimistic about the next step. I'm optimistic. Inshallah, inshallah. Yalla. Mwah. I love you. Goodbye.